Hello. If anybody's watching out there, good evening. We are live. Usual Sunday night. No one's here yet, but hopefully people will join in when they can. We'll see what happens. I am still building. Move my picture. Oh, can't move my picture that way. Hold on. As you can see, it's progress is going. I'm just working on this half right now. Trying a new camera angle as well, so we'll see how that goes. Let me just raise the camera a bit here. And then I can go a little higher on the screen. There we go. Not much of me on the screen there. All right, back to here. Hello, Mr. Blue. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Still working away on this project for Portland, Bricks Cascade. So it's like the never-ending project at the moment, but the end is getting closer. I know it is, so it's not too bad, I guess. Thanks, Mr. Blue. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been up this morning since 2 o'clock. I had a couple hours extra sleep during the day, but I was, 2:45. I had work to do this morning, so while I was waiting for things to happen, because it was like a multi-person job or work, while I was waiting for things to happen, I was able to build a bit too, so I did. So I got a lot of progress done in the last few days, I guess you could say. Anyway, so how have you been, Mr. Blue? Hopefully you're keeping well, feeling a bit better. I know you were not feeling well the past a few weeks ago. Okay. This can go here. Oh, hey, Axel. Welcome. Just waiting for others to join, doing a build. Hope you guys are both doing well. I'm, one more weekend until, well, no, that's not the way to say it. I was going to say one more weekend until I have to go to Portland, but I don't go to Portland until the Thursday. I don't leave till the 9th, I think, is the day I leave my house. Let's just see here. Yeah, Wednesday night after our chat on next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, I'll head over to the airport area. I've got a place to stay there for the night because I have a very early flight the next morning. So trying to get this all finished. I'd like to have this all done by next weekend, by Saturday maybe, so I can pack it up and figure out how it's going to fit my suitcase. These walls are all sections. So although I have to build some support or something in here soon. Well, I was saying earlier, I woke up this morning at 3 o'clock, so I know what it's like to be awake at 3 a.m. But I did some work stuff and then went to bed for a few hours between 10 and now I guess 11 or 12 and 2, somewhere in there. Life is Canada as well, restrictions are starting to ease this week some more. And things like that, yeah. I hope life in Holland as well. I woke up at 3 a.m. I'm a programmer, so Sunday mornings, occasionally on Sunday mornings, we have to wake up at like 3 o'clock, between 3 and 8, we have a window where we can deploy new code. So I was this weekend, this Sunday was one of those days. So I was up at 3, worked till 9 or so, and then logged off and stayed up for a few hours, and then grabbed a nap. But you know, it's never enough. You can never get enough sleep to make up for the weekend, or to make up for what you missed. Ah, crap, I don't have those pieces here. All right, I have to grab some pieces in a minute. Do I have black ones at least? Looking for those. That's the wrong bin. Looking for these cheese graters in black and yellow, which I have. I just don't have it at my desk. Oh, I have one black one. Oh, I think I did one too many anyhow. Oh, in Lindbergh. I'm sorry, Mr. Blue. I keep on forgetting. Ooh, Carnival. That sounds fun. There's a piece. All right, I gotta grab some more pieces in a minute. And I probably should text my sister to say, hey, I'm online. Oh, wait, she's there. I just thinking about you, sis. Welcome. A little late. That's all right. I know you were working this morning because we ended up talking at like 6 or 7 a.m. So, do I have any bins here that I need? No. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta grab some parts. Slopes. One more. Trans yellow. Okay, I'm back. So, hopefully everybody's well. Jeffy, who's Jeffy? There's no one here named Jeffy. You like my little background too? My screen? That'll change as the stream goes on. Mostly Lego pictures. Mostly. That one I needed to fill in, and there was another one somewhere here. Oh yeah, that one over here. Okay, takes care of trans clear one by ones. And grab a black and a couple of yellow. Oh. Crap. Okay, I need a blue too. One black. Thanks, sis. Oh, I'm the build's looking good, not me. Thanks. Yeah, well, I've been awake for a while. Two of these. I'm almost out of these in yellow. That's kind of scary. And I need blue ones, which I didn't realize I needed because I was off by a few studs. Be right back for the blue. All right, I am back. No, my frozen, yeah. This build camera does freeze, and if it does, I'll just quickly jump out of the OBS software that I'm using and load it back up because that seems to work. Camera is fine at my end. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, my sister just is using Apple products. I'm not making fun of Apple products officially. Unofficially, maybe, but not officially. One of these as well. It goes over there. Okay. Did I figure out the door? Why can't I see Axel's last Stupid WVIP ends today, so no March sets. Ours starts, I think, the second week of March is our VIP time. I think the weekend of Bricks Cascade, so March 10th through 13th or something. My sister's asking, did I figure out the door? Which door are we talking about? This one over here? Because if that's the thing, then yes. You know what? Let me see if I can. Oh, there's Groot. There's another angle. Of course, now I'm kind of working around the wires, so we'll see how well this works. I might change it again. Let's see if I can run this wire a little harder, higher. Excuse the wire on my fingers. There, now the wire's on our way. Okay. How many purple alien CMFs do you have? I have 4. These 3 are the ones we went to the Brick Shack a couple of weeks ago, and they had a few. They opened up packs and they had them on sale, so I grabbed a couple there, and I managed to get 2 in. Oops, that's the wrong piece. I managed to get 2 as well in the blind bags when I bought them. I think that's what I have. Yeah, that's right. So I'll probably pick up a few more if I can here and there. You do you and let me be. Yeah, I know. I had an Apple product once and I wasn't a big fan of it. That's all. So, our March 1st for all the new sets. So we'll be able to get the VIP points, double VIP points on whatever's left at that point. So we luck out, I guess, this time around for that. Just realizing this pipe here, which you can't see, it'll go a little higher now. This pipe I'm going to run across and I think have come up somewhere over here. I think I lost my measuring tool for the pipe though, so I need to make one again. Because these pipes have to be a certain distance apart. And I have to recalculate how much that is. Yep, 16 studs, which is right there. I forgot what my plan was over here. I have to think about that again, how I was going to run that pipe. Because I want to be able to put, well, right over here, I wanted to put a bunch of these windows. So it's a bit of a control center, which won't actually get built until the next module behind it, which is way after Brick Fair, Alabama. But that was in my plan at least. Put that down too. Let's put this up. Which means that pipe is going to come, should be right here, right where the black is. Or one off from the black. But anyway, I'll figure that out once we get that far. So, is there any sets you guys are looking forward to for March? But the yellow hexagon, oh, these guys here? Yeah, those gray bricks with a gap. Gray bricks with a gap, I'm looking at the yellow hexagon. I have gray bricks with a gap. We're talking about these? I have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1 for my display stand is what I was trying to say. I have 4 in total. Only 3 are visible. Lights. Ideally, I would love to light this up anywhere where there's trans yellows, so down here, and these guys, I would love to light all those up, but it's not going to be something I'll do. I am going to light the roof of this so it will shine in at least. That's at least part of my goal. So, yeah. Sorry, looking for 1x1 plates here, and I've got too much other stuff on this bin. So I make a noise. Mahaha. Come on, one by ones, where are you? Oh, found a couple. Yay, okay. So far, I'm basically building this off of the leftovers of the last one and just adding pieces in as I need them. And it's going okay for now, I guess. Okay, yes, those at the yellow tubes. Yeah, it would be nice to have some lights in here or something like that. Just shining down in here is what I would think would look really nice. For now, I'm actually running a plate across this, and since I had the blue plates out, I might as well. I was going to run this way, and two this way and this way. Yes, Dave's spaceport looks awesome. Hopefully Dave will join us later. We'll see what happens. Yeah, agreed. Maxwell's is a good idea. And now do I have enough blue pieces to put on top of here? Available to me close by. I think I have more blue close by. So just trying to give the effect of some ventilation in here, or movement of air, or something spacey, some sort of greeble, which is the fun term they use for spacey effects. I need a 1x1 bracket. So I do have to place an order, and I'm not going to do it before I leave. I need the opposite of this piece, the one that goes this way with the stud on the bottom. Here, try to place it on my hand so it's easier to see. That guy, I need the opposite of that, a few of those. They're all in the back, like basically back corners behind the door openings here. So I'm not going to worry about it for this trip, but it will be a piece that I will have to order at some point when I get back. And I may do like a bits and pieces order, knowing that it takes, a couple of weeks plus to come. Well, more like a month and a half, 2 months. Hello, Greg Dillian, 117. Just working on my classic space hanger. And trying to keep you guys entertained. A little bit, at least, since I am live and should probably entertain you guys. I'm also trying to remember what I was going to do with this pipe. And I'm also trying to figure out why I can't see that last message. Yes, actually, that's a good idea, to put lights where you suggested. Okay. Oh, now it shows better. Oh, that's because there's another message and I just can't see it. Anyway, we're just picking on you, Yvonne. Ooh, Elden Ring. Cool. I have to say, I'm not a huge gamer. So this is actually a space hanger. Sorry, space hanger. Let's rephrase that. This is actually a cargo area. So over on the far side here, which you can just barely see, it's a train track. So it'll stop in the next module. It's kind of behind me. And on top of that is this piece, which is like a monorail track, which will have a monorail on top of it. It won't actually work because this is a static display, but that'll sit in here. It's going to be suspended from the roof based on Technic bars. I've done this in the past and it's worked quite well. And so the numbers here, 1 through 8, will be where cargo containers are sit, and I have some cargo loaders that I have to rebuild as well, because they fell apart when I went to Brick Fair. So, anyways, hey, Fazoon, Space, hello, have a good night. everybody picks on everybody. It's just the fun part. Hey Greg, my son just bought that game as well. I was watching him play. Yeah, my son's a pretty awesome gamer. Okay. So I think next I have to still figure out what I'm doing with this piping. I think that's going to hold me up right now. That's 12. That's 12. We can't do that just yet. So I might have to run the pipe all the way up to the roof. No, I can't. I remember why I have to do this. Because this is going to be where there's another walkway. And it should be the same distance or so as this other one over here. My nephew has a computer game. A computer system, not Windows system. I don't think he has a PS. Does he have an Xbox or a PS4? I don't even remember. I thought he just had his computer. It's been a while since I've checked out his setup, so forgive me, nephew. Okay, yeah, so I have to build around that, because over here is going to be this. Oh, sorry, my arm. Over here is going to be a walkway. It's a little higher than this one, but that's also because it's for figs, and this is for a train, so the level of the entry can be a little higher. So I have to go over, what was that, 8 studs from the center, 4 studs, so basically right here, then I can start going up again. So I think what I'll do is I'll put another bracket in. Where are those brackets? Do I have any more? Close by, I do. So I think what I'll do is I'll put this guy in here, like this, and then have the pipe go back up at that point. Yeah, has a computer. Which, I mean, nowadays it's getting to the point where you can get away with having a computer again. So, I need a 1x3 plate. Like that. Just trying to figure out the height difference here. Looks like I can get a 4-long axle in there. Where do my axles go? Found my axle bin. And yes, I was using the edge of my lips. Oh, I need a shorter axle than that. I'm pretty sure I have a red axle in here somewhere. Oh, really? I'm really entertaining tonight, ain't I? All right, I'm going to grab a 2-long axle. I thought this pieces were able to handle a longer axle, but they don't. So they take a, there, that'll keep it in place. Okay, let's see what we're going to, are you going to make a Benny bust? I don't know if I have a Benny specifically for this base. I haven't really had many figures in here. I think it's about 4 or 5 figures that I've had in here, but I never really displayed it, so I have a beagle waiting for my feet because he needs to go out. How dare he? Nobody watches streamers to see them succeed. They want to laugh and see them fail. Well, hopefully I don't fail. But, you know, if I do, then that's fine. I failed the first time, I guess. So these are some of the figs I had on display. These are all custom stickered figs from the Brick Sticker Shop, which is a Dutch sticker thing. So, well, that's not a custom sticker, but these guys have the same pattern, just a sticker with the clear background. Oh, that's a white space guy. I have a white one too. So these are kind of like my guys that are just working in the base here. So, but I really like these. I really love this sticker. I wish Lego would make more colors, but since they haven't, I have been acquiring my own versions. So yeah. Okay, I built that up. So now I need to keep the rest of this going higher. And like I said, I'm going to build in here, I'm building the window area, which can now be whatever size I want it to be, since I don't have to worry about that pipe just yet. Okay. Yes, Toby is an awesome little dog. I know Axel's in chat. Oh, because I was looking for an Axel? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, some of the new space helmets are really cool, some of the new parts. Hopefully we get some new classic space guys this year too. That would be a great bonus. I think there's a high chance we will, but we'll see what actually happens. But anyway, so let me just show you something here, because this triangle pattern over here, these are upside down, and they're in fairly solid. Let me just pull 2 pieces off the side wall here. Okay, let me pull 2 more pieces off because that didn't come the way I wanted it to. Okay, there we go. So the gray piece sits in this way. Let me just get a couple plates here. So I'll just build a 2x6 and a 4x6, 2x8. So this sits normally like this. And in order to get this piece in, I was trying to struggle with how to actually make that line up. And you can see it doesn't quite, well, I mean, I want it to be as close in line as possible, but down at the bottom, sorry guys, down at the bottom here, it's stud to stud. So what I discovered was these guys have they're missing the stud. They have the anti-stud type thing. One of them's hollow and the other one's solid, but they're both, trying to get this to focus, maybe this will work better. They're both hollow. So I discovered that if I take these little round plates, round tiles with the little piece coming out, some people call them nipples, which it's not a very nice way to describe them, but technically I guess they are. I put those on the plate, and that gives me an anti-stud to do this. And then you can see that they line up fairly close. There's a little bit of space in here, but it doesn't seem to, like once I build it together, it seems to get pretty solid and get pretty fine. So that's one of the little tricks I use for this. And then when I get to the top, which is actually what I was about to do, so now I'm at the top here where it's, raise the camera a bit. Now I'm on top here where it's anti-stud, like it's the bottom of the studs, but because those nipple pieces were a little bit higher than the plate level of the gray underneath here, I can now take these little half pins and set them in here, and that ends up being the same, pretty much the same height as the stud. It's a hair out, but when it's all compressed down, it seems to hold in quite well. So I will lay a plate across here and probably build it into this structure as well. and then I'll just lay a 1x plate in front of here just to cover up the last of the seam there. Or when you what's your favorite UCS set? I think the last UCS set I got was either the Y-Wing or the Snow Speeder. I don't remember which one was the latest one in that series that I bought. After that, I kind of lost interest in Star Wars. My kids were, I had my kids and stuff, so money wasn't as readily available, I guess you could say. So I cut back on buying the Star Wars stuff, and it started to get duplications. Like they started to re-release stuff, so it wasn't as interesting anymore for me. Try and get in there. So I don't know what the best one that I probably the original TIE Fighter or X-Wing, just because those got me back into the hobby. So I have a little I have an admiration for those sets, I guess you could say. There. Oh, okay. Blue Bricks Medieval Farm. However, since it doesn't line up, there's tension on those bricks in that set. Yeah, see, I've had issues with this one. And I can't really get the camera much closer. I mean, you can kind of see, that's about as close as I can get it. Let's see if I can bend it down a bit. You can see it lines up quite nicely. And there's probably a little bit of tension up here where I knock pieces out. Did someone say failure earlier? That was a fail. But it doesn't need to be super tight. I've got a too thick wall behind it, so it hopefully will hold up. And yeah, the AT-AT is absolutely amazing. I would love to have that set, but I just can't justify spending money on that. Just way too expensive. So for me, it's I'd rather spend like I've been buying the modulars and things like that. I'd rather spend my money on that stuff just because it's more smaller, I guess would be a good way to say it. Ideally, I should put 1x12. Let's just do this. The problem is trying to line the studs up here because they all float. Trying to line them up so that they lock in. There we go. And now I'll get a 1x12 underneath here just to thicken it up. And it also hides the corner a bit. Doesn't show that it's going up straight anymore. A 4+ Snow Speeder. Yeah, they'll probably come up with another one at some point. Put it in another Star Wars property and then sell them again. Oh, excuse me. So, well, for the record, this might be a shorter chat tonight just because, as I said earlier, I am tired. And no one else is joining in on chat. At some point, I will end it. Maybe after an hour or so. Make it a short chat tonight. Silly work. Because after that, I will probably go right to bed. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to put 1x1 here just to continue this line. I've also, the Technic axles back here, I've also been locking them into the brick as well, trying to make this thing as solid as possible. On the back of this guy, I can turn this around. I've been working on this one for a while, and you might not be able, well, you can kind of see here, so there's, do I have that piece handy? Yeah. So we have the studded beams coming up, or the studless beams coming up, and then at this point I have this guy and this guy, and I have a studded beam going across, or a studless beam going across, and same in here through this. So these are all panels. So there's double panels here just to give you the structure. So structurally, these two ends are now, well, this end and the far end down here are connected. So when I do pull this off, I can literally pull pins here, pull some, oh, I can't see that. Hold on, let's go back a bit. There. I can literally, I don't want to tilt this up because stuff's going to fall, but there's a couple pins right under here. There's a couple pins right here and a couple pins all the way at the end here. And when I pull those out, this whole wall will just remove. And like I said, I'm hoping that structurally this will all stay together for the most part when I travel or throw it into a suitcase. I'm going to probably saran wrap it or Ziploc bag it so it stays all together, and put it in as flat in packages as possible, or as flat as possible. So I haven't done that with this one yet. So for this one, I've got, hold on, gotta move the bins because they're starting to fall due to the camera angle. So for this one here, just quarter of the way. This one with this big door, I just haven't been able to run anything across yet. So, whoa, what's going on? Oh, I think I'm pushing a key on the keyboard or something. Hang on. Would a tile be good too? I'm not sure would a tile be good too. Oh, we were talking about things. Sorry, I'm trying to. Is there any other chat? No, that was it. Sorry. My keyboard, my mouse, my keyboard is, my USB keyboard is sitting just on top of my laptop keyboard, and when it moves, it will start to hit buttons. So, so it suddenly, my screen just started, all the text started scrolling on my screen. So, so yeah, back here, I now have to figure out how to run a beam across the top here, so that these two ends stick together. What I might do on the bottom here is just build a rig to hold. Jeez, sorry guys. Down here, I might build a travel rig that will just hold those pins together, so that everything stays compressed and the door doesn't open up too much. But this has been a bit of a challenge in here, and like I said, I've got to, in this little tiny space, here, I do have to get some Technic beams going across and lock it into this guy somehow before I get this walkway up here. So I have a very small space to work that into. So lots of logistical related issues that I need to figure out. So anyways, let's go spin this around again. Tow it out of the way. There we go. Right. There we go. And I'll lower the camera so you don't have to see the StreamYard camera. Well, that didn't work. How come it's, oh, probably because I had it like this before. I don't know how I had this before. But anyway, we'll just do that. So yeah, if you're sick now, I'm sorry. Everyone hit the like button. Yeah, you can do that if you want. That's fine. I won't argue. So yeah, I've got to find the time in the next week and a half to figure out how to connect this, or how to connect these beams to another Technic substructure. I don't have a lot of room to use one of these guys again, because I want to keep this as low as possible. So ideally it has to be down here. So I don't know, I might be able to work it in, but I don't know if I can get a Technic beam. Well, I can't get a Technic beam across because this is offset by half a stud. So so many logistical things I have to figure out in order to make that a little stronger. Because it's basically going to break at these 2 points if I put it into a suitcase the way it is. So, so I either run a Technic beam along the back here and just have it give enough support and lock that in, which is what I might end up having to do. Just run a couple of Technic beams through the back portion here and not lock them into this directly, but they'll be locked in by brick. So anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. And these sidewalls, which you can kind of see here, and there's one kind of over here, and there's a third one in the last module. Those I still have to figure out, but I think these are a lot easier because they are basically just a solid wall, more for decoration. Let me just see if I can find that picture. Yeah, you can kind of see it up. Let's see the other one. I'll just find a better picture of it here. Here's a picture. So this is the original one I had. Actually, it's probably just easier to share the screen. So I'm going to just do that. Share our screen. This one, share. This is full screen. So this is the original one I had. And you can see it's basically just those triangles in a frame and then a little bit of detail in the middle, another one detail, another one detail. This time around, I'm going to have a little bit more. Stop sharing. This time around, they're not spaced evenly due to the fact that each of the modules is like these two modules are the same width, but the other one is shorter. So I have to. I'm kind of playing with it a little bit differently, but hopefully it looks okay when I'm done. So, but yeah, that's what I'm working on. So, I got a little bit done, so I'm happy. I might call the stream a little earlier too, because I'm tired. Unless anybody has questions or something they want to ask. But while you process that, I'm just going to grab my blue tiles here, which I have right behind me. Luckily, I have a lot of those. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So, Yvonne, maybe when you get some time, if you care to hear what my plans are for this, I just kind of talk about that and how I've kind of structured it or made it a little stronger. Go back about 10 minutes later on and read it. We're at 42 minutes now, so probably if you go back to about, well, hold on, what time did you post that? Axel's in chat. 9:24, and it's currently 9:42. So about 20 minutes. You were gone for 20 minutes? Wow. Sheesh, that's like half the stream. Silly dogs. Just kidding, of course, because Toby's fun. Okay. And that's what I was commenting on. I didn't actually throw it up on chat. So yeah, lots to do. Not a heck of a lot of time to do it, but I hope to be able to get it done. Then these are also not tall enough. They need to go another 6 studs or so. So from what I remember, it's enough room to do this twice. So I'll do another one up here. And I think that'll get me to the height I need. So I still have a lot to go. But the biggest thing was working around these doors and just trying to figure out what details I'm going to do here. So like I said, after this, these panels are going to be up in here. Because this will be a control room up here. Like I said, continuing into the next one. If the audio just got better, my space heater here just kicked off because it ran out of its timer. So if I sound better now, that's why. If not, then hey, at least it doesn't pick up. So, and mental note, don't push down on pieces like that, because guess what? They're just going to fall off. Just trying to figure out, is that a brick high? No, it's 2 plates. So yeah. I have no idea where everybody is. It's Sunday. I sent a link to the chat this morning, first thing, I think. No, the second guessing that. But no one's also messaged me to say, hey, where's the link to the chat, Jeff? Let me just check here. Yep, I sent a link and a bunch of people have seen it. But who knows? So. For this one, I'm staying with Classic Space. I do have a dark gray, white, and yellow one that I've been working on with trans orange as the canopy color, or as the accent color. Pink, green, white would look pretty cool, depending on what shade of green we're talking about. I just don't know if I have enough pink to do anything good with, if you will, but I do like that idea. No, you don't have to watch it. You know, you probably fall asleep during it anyhow. It's pretty boring. But anyway. Oh, very cold and windy outside. So I have to put Toby's onesie on. That takes at least 5 minutes. Okay, fine. Yeah, I have to admit I haven't really been. Well, I did go outside quickly today to pick up my kid, but at his mom's. But other than that, I haven't been outside. I'll admit it. I do need to get back out and start doing walks again, but you know, that's a future Jeff issue, maybe. I don't know. Do I have any yellow round plates? Crap. I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't have to go that far. I was just realizing that I need some spacers in here in the form of yellow plates. So just to change up these hexagon pieces, I'm putting these guys in to just to change the pattern a bit. It goes from hexagons to rounds to hexagons, which is not that noticeable, but I think it should be noticeable enough. My biggest worry is now I think I'm out of these hex pieces, which doesn't seem possible because I had a bunch. No. I'm just looking over at the other parts of this that I have built. Because I still have all the roofs built, but I have to rebuild all those too. Oh, I know why. In the last version, I used a lot of these guys, the angled ones, to build out or to get the right angles. And now I haven't been using them. I will use one here in a minute to get the right space here, but I might go over 2 more studs, I think, which just means putting some yellow spacers on. You can't really see, sorry. Put some yellow spacers in here and go over 2 more studs so it lines up more here. That way I can continue this shape up a bit at some point. I don't know. So much to work out. Anyway. So much going on. Okay. That is a question. If I can't finish it, I can't finish it. And, you know, I'm not losing sleep over it. I would like to have it done. Yeah, these are octagons, not hexagons. They're 8-sided. So they're parts from the 80s. Now I need to see if I have any more of them because I worry I don't. Be right back again. Round, modified. I have 2 more. Yeah, I have 2 more. And after that, I think I'm out of them. So I might have to do an emergency workman corner. Excuse me, sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't blow anybody's ears out there. Yeah, I've got 2 more, so I got enough to get to the same height. Well, that's not even the right height. Why is that different height? Oh, these ones don't have a plate underneath them. Plate. It should be the same height, and it's looking higher. Pull that plate from underneath at least. Get back in. There we go. I forgot that I don't have to actually slide it all the way in like that. Did I mention I was tired? Because I is. Okay, those are the right height. Anyway, I'll figure that out. Yeah, Bricklink ordered stat. I'm just wondering if there's anybody available in Canada, and you're going to watch me surf Bricklink for a minute. Market, parts, modified brick. Yellow. Oops. Items for sale. Ships to me is in Canada. Search. $0.25 a piece, which is reasonable, I guess. There's a place in Toronto selling them for $1.90 a piece. Okay, I'm not going to that one. He's got 26 of them. $2.54 a piece. Oh my God, people. Let's go by lowest price. So I can get 9 of them for 25 cents. Where's this store located? Nova Scotia. That should still get to me in time. And a $10 minimum. Awesome. Awesome being that's a little high, but see if he's got anything else I need. Oh yeah, he's got some other parts I need, so I can probably get what I need. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah. I also have to figure out how many more I need, so I need to do a height test before I do place an order. Just to figure out the logistics of it. And I think I'm going to do that because I put an extra plate on the bottom here to raise it up. I might end up, well, no, because if I put an extra plate on the bottom of these, then this screws up here. So I can't do that. So, but I put an extra plate on the bottom here, but everything else lines up. So if I don't put a plate here, then these are now level, although this is now off by a couple of studs too. So, geez, how am I going to do that? I can turn this sideways. Anyway, like I said, lots of stuff to figure out. I had to pull this in, like I had to bend this, bring this inward with one of those angled pieces because I want to run that grill right in this area. And I wanted this to be as low as possible. So everybody is not here. I wonder the same thing. And like I said, I sent invites out this morning. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning that I did it because I was, almost done work and just thought I'd do it so I didn't forget later. Sunday, people have stuff to do. What can you do, right? I'm not going to blame them for not coming out. Like I said, I'm a little tired too, so it being a shorter chat is probably good for me mentally as well. And yes, everybody is here in chat, all you regular people who I love you all dearly. But we're missing a few Daves and a few Ricks and a few, well, yeah, there's a couple of Ricks and maybe another Jeff or two. But that's okay. It is what it is, as they say. Anyways, it is 55 minutes. I am going to end this one now, I think, just so I can get my kid to bed, because he normally would just put himself to bed on Sunday night, but since I can, his bedtime's at 10-ish. Yeah, I am too. And Shane, yeah. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll end it here. Thank you guys for coming out, keeping me company for a little bit. I will be on Zoom stream tomorrow night probably, and I will try and get some more of this done tomorrow during my lunch break and before work, and maybe during work, but we won't talk about that. It depends on how busy life is. So you can maybe watch the progress tomorrow, and Wednesday I'll be back here and I can show this off, and then on the weekend again. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, yeah, and Rick. Anyways, thanks guys for coming out. I will end it here, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have fun. Bye.